Stop doing this and start doing this. Here's a full guide for how to smoke properly on Ascent. This is the difference between the two smokes right here. One allows you to lurk out and start slicing the cake, while the other one, as soon as you go out, you're fully exposed. This is why you want to flush your smokes. I'm going to show you guys some retake smokes for when they're already in sight. There's no point in smoking the choke anymore. They're already in the sight, so you're going to want to smoke here if you're playing from heaven. That way you can drop down safely. Or if you're coming from tree, you want to smoke here. That way you can start isolating gunfights and not worry about all these different angles they can play at. Now, if you want to do an aggressive play, you can do the one way, hold that. You can do this smoke, which they have to swing out of. Again, make sure that it's not a lurkout smoke. Make sure it is flush with the wall. That way you can hold it and they're not able to get any intel off of you. Next, let's move over to B site. So on B, you're gonna have these two smokes that go here by default. Always make sure they're flush. Next, if you're able to make it on site, this smoke right here is a great one way. And these two smokes right here are for if you're not trying to hold the one way, you're able to block catwalk and you're able to block the stairs. Now for defense, obviously you're gonna want to smoke the main, and this is the importance of making sure it's flush. You can play right here on lane and get an easy kill. Now if you're playing back of sight in boathouse, what you can do is you can give yourself a lurk out smoke. That way you can try and survive just a little bit longer, stall some time so your teammates can make it over to you. And this is what I call a stall smoke. That way you can just buy as much time as possible, whether it's your KJ playing back there or you're playing back there yourself. Now for the mid smokes, you smoke bottom mid if you're pushing catwalk, and you smoke catwalk if you're pushing bottom mid. Once you make it up to tree, if you have an extra smoke to spare, you're gonna be dropping one on heaven like earlier, and then another one at tree door. That way you can go ahead and get that. Now for mid, you can either smoke arches, which is closer, but I prefer to smoke further back. That really allows you to get deep into bottom mid and really take that space. Now here are some B retake smokes. This right here just lets you get around these corners, that way you're not exposed. And once again, this is the difference between flushing your smoke. You see how I'm able to watch both lanes versus if they weren't smoked and they were put in the center. They have 3 different gaps that they can lurk out into and you'll have no idea. They have this corner, the middle in between both of the smokes, and then the other corner. This was just a broad guide on Ascent on how to smoke. Obviously each smoke can be situational. You have to decide which one is the best for you and your team, but these are just some of my most common smokes that I use throughout the whole game. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below which map you would like to see next, and I'll catch you guys in the next guide.